guys, gals, what is going on? You degenerate crypto gamblers, you. What's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the second stream of the day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have Bitcoin breaking all-time highs. We actually caught Bitcoin breaking all-time highs on the stream just earlier today, and it was pretty awesome. I was feeling super bullish. I was kind of feeling like I was feeling like a bit of a nutcase, and but yeah, no, we're feeling good, and we're still drinking coffee too. Gosh, I don't know why we're still drinking coffee, but I think we'll be okay. But we were just feeling it. We were like, about to start the stream, drink a little coffee. We got the Pepe pump happening. We've been super bullish on Pepe for a while now, and I think that the run is overdue. The run is overdue. We're starting to now see that the whales are accumulating. Crypto Twitter, the people that have been in all of these, other garbage tokens, are finally starting to realize, oh, maybe I should just buy Pepe. It might just be the easiest buy for the bull run. And now that we have a Kraken spot listing, we got the Robinhood support in UE, or in the EU, in Europe. We have way more bullishness on Pepe in terms of, in Europe, in terms of Robinhood. And then you got Coinbase coming in very, very soon, because they already have perpetuals, and it's just a matter of time before we get the spot listing on Coinbase. And so, guys, we're going to get into that. We're going to look at the on-chain metrics for Pepe. We're going to look at the on-chain metrics for Bitcoin. Are you ready for what is to come with Bitcoin in the next 5 to 6 months? Are you ready? We're only 200 days after the halving. Historically, when we get these bull runs on a halving year cycle, we are 500 days to the peak. So we still have 300 days left until we see the peak prices for Bitcoin, which I believe is going to be at $350,000 per Bitcoin in March and April of next year, which lines up perfectly with that 6 months, perfectly with that 500-day peak cycle for the bull run. And so I hope you guys are ready for it, and I hope you've paid attention to this channel, because we're keeping it pretty simple. We're just letting you guys know that it's not too late. You're just right in the perfect zone to be getting into crypto. And if you had already been investing through the year, then you're already set up. You're already massively ahead of the curve. And so even just getting in now at Bitcoin all-time highs, you're still getting a good entry. Of course, people would say, you're buying the top. And you would say, well, Jimmy, yes, I am buying the top. And I would say, frankly, I don't give a damn. Because just guess what? Guess what? The Bitcoin price going to 350 and you're buying Bitcoin at 76,000, that's a 400% move to the upside still. So technically, Bitcoin is cheap right now. If you're willing to hold through the volatility, Bitcoin is cheap. It's so cheap. Imagine how many Bitcoins you were able to get 10 years ago. And people were at that point even saying, Bitcoin's a little expensive. Or they're like, I'm so impatient. I'm tired. I can't do it anymore. When it was at like 1,500. Those RIP those people. Rest in peace, because that is usually, those people are just wishing they would have just stuck with it, kind of like Da Vinci did. Shout out to Da Vinci. But all right, so let's get into it. Let's get into the show here. Welcome everyone. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling good. If you want to do me a favor, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. We got 7 people on YouTube right now. The algorithm has been really tricky for me. I don't know why, but the algorithm has been not very nice to this particular channel. And I don't know if it's because I have mentioned Orange Man bad too many times, or you know, well, now that he's president-elect, and I mean that's his name is everywhere on YouTube, and I should hopefully they should be lifting the ban off my channel, but we'll see. We'll see. But if you guys can just smash up the like, we got 10 of you in here now. Just make sure we can get the live stream past 10 likes, because that actually gets more people in here. It starts to put this stream out into the search, and people can start to discover what we are about here in the Dano Dojo crew. And speaking of the Dano Dojo crew, make sure you guys are in the Discord. This is where you're going to get the giveaways, the announcements. You're going to see who is who in the Dano Dojo crew. And, you know, reigning members right now, we got Gerbil with scuba gear. We got Headband. Who else do we have in here that's kind of OG members? We got... Oh, it looks like we got Alexo Crypto as part of the Discord. Awesome. We got Crypto Beehive OG, got Crypto Naughty. Who else? MFRX9 loves seeing his trade setups. If you go to trade setups, MFRX9 is always posting some nice charts. Really like his charts if you guys want to check out, and we're also posting stuff in here as well. And you guys can also post up your trade setups if you think you're seeing a bullish trade setup and you're just like, I gotta show someone. This is the place to do it. You can post it in here and we will check it out and we will analyze it together. And I just want to remind you guys that you can get the gas prices right here in this Discord, the accurate gas prices for the Ethereum blockchain, and then also the Bitcoin price and the Ethereum price just right here, just real quick, 76,300 that we're sitting at currently for Bitcoin and Ethereum, almost crossing that 3K mark. And Ethereum, guys, is in due time ready to go to some parabolic prices and breakout points, because you guys got to remember that not only do we have the Bitcoin ETFs, but we also have the Ethereum ETFs. And so now that we're starting to get some inflows into the Ethereum ETFs, I think we're going to start seeing some money running in to the ETH, you know, ETHA, the Fidelity one, the Bitwise, the 21 shares. I think we're going to start to see some buying. We actually saw some Fidelity being bullish on Ethereum and having some inflows today, and a total of 52. Also with Grayscale. So this is what is going to, I think, ultimately send Ethereum past 10K, just like the Bitcoin ETF just started to see billions of dollars of inflows into the Bitcoin ETFs. A lot of money going into Bitcoin, and that's what actually pushed Bitcoin. If you're wondering what actually pushed Bitcoin to its all-time high to begin with, was that we had the inflows. It wasn't like retail was back, or it wasn't like everyone on crypto Twitter just rallied together and they're like, everybody, oh, let's buy some Bitcoin. Let's get $5. Put it in the pan. We'll get some Bitcoin. I don't know why I start sounding like Elizabeth Warren going down the mining trail when I when I start doing like these characters. I don't know who that character is, but it's like Elizabeth Warren on the gold mine trail of the Dust Bowl. I don't know, but it's a really funny voice. I'm in like vaudeville or something like that. I'm like, all right, let's see. Bitcoin ETFs. There we go. I mean, check this out. So we've gotten just like massive amounts of inflows during the final week of October, and then the first week of November. We really only had 3 selling days. It wasn't too much, but then right off the rip, yesterday, $621 million of inflows. So almost close to like over $500 million in inflows. Now, I think this is going to start ramping up. We're going to start seeing things like this, like 893. We're going to start seeing like some massive tick ups into the flows, but then also with Ethereum. And then what is this going to do to coins like Pepe? This is what we're betting on. Is things like Pepe, And also, things like SHIB. I mean, things like SHIB are really bullish right now. SHIB is kind of due for this full wedge breakout, this bull flag breakout here, touching up into those areas. And then other Ethereum-based altcoins, even like Floki's looking really good in a bull flag. Pin it right there as well. Dogecoin is basically just like breaking into the banana zone. And the target for Doge is 33 cents right now. That's the target for Doge, is 33 cents. Let's go into something that is, requires Ethereum to buy. So we want to look at the USDT. I would love to actually look at the liquidity pool pair for this particular token, because this is the BYBIT. So like this is Brett. So let's look at Brett with Ethereum. Let's see if we can get the ETH pair. There we go. Brett, wrapped ETH, Uniswap pair version 1. I think this is what we want, is this chart. No, that's not what we want. I would love to just get the... Oh, is that it? That might be it. Maybe this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Uniswap version 3. See if this is it. This looks about right. Yep, and then it had that crash, and then it had a crash 6 cents right here. Pump up to 20 cents, and then from there, yeah, if we look at this on the 4 hour, that might show us a little bit more something. Yeah, so we're expecting coins that require you to also, when you're swapping decentralized and also with the centralized exchanges, these coins are going to do really, really well. These coins are going to do really well. Mainly, specifically, these meme coins that are on Ethereum that have high liquidity and high trading volume, and one of them being Pepe. So right now, actually the highest, and the dogs are kind of taking run right now. The dogs are leading the charge. I mean, we got Dogecoin. Terms of market cap, the dogs are leading the way, and then with Pepe just hopping right behind him, just going right behind him. And so, and then you have Brett. Really, I mean, just the fact that Brett is only about 6 months old, about 6 months old, and it's been able to do what it's done in terms of the trading volume, the partnerships, and all that stuff. It's pretty amazing. So if there's another token that I'm also pretty, equally bullish on, is Brett, and I think it's going to do really well in terms of a Coinbase mascot. Basically, it's Coinbase's mascot for the Coinbase wallet. It's the highest traded token on the base chain, so it's one of those things that you want to kind of keep in mind. I mean, yeah, a lot of this stuff is doing really well. Just, yeah, I mean, we're going to see some uptick, and then Solana has been crushing it. Solana has surpassed BNB. We've been telling you guys that ultimately, the market cap of Solana is going to really start to crush up, and we're going to get a $800 Solana to maybe, $800 conservative. I think $1,000 is in the cards for Solana in the bull run, and then a 10K ETH, and then a $350,000 Bitcoin at a $7 trillion market cap. Ethereum being at a $2 trillion market cap, and then we'd have Solana. If you go to the previous market cap of its all-time high market cap, it being at 80, basically right now. I mean, like right now, the market cap is at its all-time highs. The market cap's never been this much at $93 billion market cap. So now we're kind of just getting in this price discovery mode where we could see Solana be at an astronomical market cap, where it's at like 300 or 300 or 500. And see, the all-time high market cap of BNB was really up there. It was like 109 billion. But this is when the price was also at like 700. It was like peaking at like 700. I think it was like very close to 700. I think this year it got very close to broke all-time highs this year for BNB. So man, guys, like, we are so early. We're so early. Even the fact that we've had all these things like pumping right now, we are massively early. We're so early. All right, we're checking on these trades right now. Let's see how these trades are doing. Okay, so we closed a few of the Pepe trades. We closed 2 Pepe trades in profit. One of them being $650, dollars in profit. One of them being $350 in profit. And now we went back in because we saw the momentum, and now we are in this trade, which is now $260 in profit, and we're also in the Bitcoin trade as well, and we're also in the Doge trade. This is kind of what I'm seeing with Pepe right now. Pepe right now is trading up in this channel. It's basically the target that it's trying to break is up here in the in this range right here. So if you're looking at the 1,000 Pepe leveraged, it's going to go to basically 1 cent, which is equivalent to this going up. If you look at the daily on this chart, let's take out some of this stuff so we can see better. So it's already cleared. It cleared a 0. The target for Pepe, I don't want the BYBIT. I think I want... Where's the one I want? Oh, yeah. We were actually looking at this on Dex Screener. Let's go to Dex Screener real quick. And thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate you coming into the live stream tonight. We're just reviewing some of these altcoins. No, not 100. Not 100. I did 10. Yo, shout out to you guys. Thanks for coming in. Shout out to John M. Shout out to Gabriel. Shout out to Hash. Shout out to Crypto Naughty. Make sure you guys are smashing up the like button. I really do appreciate you guys for coming in. All right, so let's look at Pepe on the Dex Screener chart. I believe it's this one. Look, liquidity 46 mil. All right. This chart is just like, man. All this time right here to just like have some conviction, Oh yeah, no, I would have loved to have made that 100x, but the thing is it would have gotten liquidated already. It would have gotten liquidated 100%. So luckily, I went the less riskier route, and I was able to go in multiple times with low leverage, but with a little bit more margin. So that's the kind of the strategy is like, if you have a little bit more of the margin, then I would suggest lower leverage, because then if the price wicks really fast, one way or the other, obviously going down, then you're not going to get wrecked as quickly, and the trade could recover very fast. But yeah, the target that I'm looking for Pepe is obviously for us to break the resistance right here, where it's at 4 zeros, 1334. And then once we break that, then the obvious target would be the all-time high, like just breaking all-time highs. And I think once Ethereum starts to crush back up, starts to really run, like I was explaining, then this is how we'll get a 51% move. And I think basically the whales right now are betting on Pepe to break all-time highs and just basically lead the meme charge. I mean, it's got the highest market cap of any meme token right now. And so this is why I'm trying to, like, I'm not doing this to try and convince you guys to buy Pepe. This is not why I'm talking about this. I am talking about it because it's the obvious token. Like, it's like a beacon light going like this. It's going like this. And everyone's and crypto Twitter's like, oh, what about Moodin? Give me the next 100x. What's the next 100x, bro? And I'm like, are you guys, like, do you not see the lighthouse? Do you not see the lighthouse that literally has the Pepe frog going like this? It's right there. It was right there the whole damn time. So it's just, at this point, I don't know what else to say. So and people have asked me, like, well, what do you think about this token? What do you think about that? Blah, what do you think about this new token? I'm going to tell you what. I don't want to put my money into anything else besides the strong stuff that I have found, that I'm going to actually have some conviction on. I'm going to have some patience, and we're going to see how that plays out. And I'll show you my wallets. I'll, like, at a point where I feel confident enough that the plays that we've made, like, I'll show you the damn wallet. But I've at least showed you guys on screenshots, not at least, you know, like how much I'm holding or whatever, but I at least show you that, hey, I've been DCAing into Pepe, I've been DCAing into Kendu Inu, I've been DCAing into Dogecoin, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu, ticker Bitcoin, Pepe, and I DCA a little heavier, a little more into others, you know. Right now, my biggest holding right now in terms of memes is now Pepe, because I just felt like there's something happening with Pepe, with the Coinbase listing, with Pepe just really getting traction. There's over 300,000 holders on Pepe. You know, the on-chain metrics are really, really strong. It's the OG meme. It's over a year old. It's been, in terms of meme coin. But the lore is really good. Like, the lore is what we've been so curious about, and like, just that's why we play the lore video in the beginning of our live streams, because it's just kind of like, it's almost just like this cultural kind of prophecy of, it's almost like it was bound to be in this DeFi network of creators, people from all the cyberpunk or punks, or musicians and artists and creators, developers, content creators, whatever it may be. If it's anything that you do that's an artistic endeavor, and we're kind of all in this bubble together. It's so interesting that is essentially what the memes are, what the meme culture is. And that's why I think Pepe and also things like Wojak, which came out around the same time. And I have a theory. I think they're the same developers. I think they're the same dudes, same devs, launched Wojak and Pepe, and they've just been split, like, without really telling anyone that's what's going on. That's my theory. It's just like how some of these tokens that have launched that people call the Cabal crypto tokens, like, it's the same people that are launching these and fabricating how many holders there are and the liquidity and the market cap and all that stuff. They just make a bunch of, bot wallets that look like there's a bunch of holders and holding tokens. And it's just kind of, apparently it's pretty easy to do that. But what I like is that I think things like Pepe, like these 300,000 holders, are actual real holders. And a lot of those being exchanges holding a lot of Pepe. Like a massive amount of Pepe. Because I don't know if we can get... Do they have the bubble maps on here? But this is what's crazy. This is what I like to do is like, okay, think about this. And Doge is the OG. I love Doge. I mean, Doge is like the OG meme coin, but with actual Doge chain utility. Like you can actually use Doge as a form of money. One Doge is one Doge. You can price things in Doge. All right, we have 17 people watching. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my lighting I think it looks like perfect right now. This is exactly what I've been going for, this lighting. Let me know if my sound is good as well. I EQ'd the mic a little bit. I add a little bit more low, and hopefully it sounds good and it sounds better. But yeah, we got 17 people watching right now, and we have 9 likes. So that means we need to get the likes up. We got to get every single person right now that's watching. If you're watching on your TV, I know probably a lot of you are probably on your fancy couch. You got the freshly skinned bear rug in front of you. You got the TV above the fireplace. Get the remote and hit up, right, select on the YouTube app. That's how you hit the like button. Just make sure you do that. But yeah, you guys are awesome. You're the faithful remnant. You guys don't realize, like, your future, if you're not already a millionaire, you're future millionaires. You're future rich. Being in the space right now is the best thing that you can do right now as a financial decision. Whilst the normies would laugh and spit in your face as spit is flying out of their mouth when you tell them that you're investing into crypto, and they literally like cackle like Kamala Harris. And they're like, ah! Spit just flying. You're here early. You are going to be selling while they're all coming in. It's the sad truth. But when people start buying Pepe at $40 billion of a market cap, which is up here, I mean, just get ready for it. I mean, just get ready for something like this, where we literally just start ripping to 40 up here. It's what happened to SHIB. It's what happened to Dogecoin. You're mentioning, yeah, crypto's an ultimate scam. Crypto's a scam. Don't do it. It's highly risky. You could lose all your money. But the funny thing is that you can get it right back. If you lose it all, you have an opportunity to get it right back. If you're smart enough. Oh my gosh. And that's like most people in crypto. You've probably lost it all or close to it, and then you made it all back. So this right here is going to be 1,000% move to the upside. Okay? 1,000% move to the upside for Pepe. This is what we are expecting. And I just want to show you guys real quick, also too, something like ticker Bitcoin. Can we do, let's see if we can do the market cap. Oh, I like that. I like how OURBIT does their original MACD and the stock. That looks really good. I like how that looks. I really like that. Yeah, so we got to take, so here's our profit taking strategy set up for ticker Bitcoin. we thought, okay, this might be a good entry. We started to bounce off of this support here. Okay? And we started to look at the candles. We're looking at the strength. And the MACD was also looking good. Volume was a little weak, but we were thinking, okay, whenever Bitcoin starts to pump, and also Ethereum in tandem, then ticker Bitcoin, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu starts to run as well. So this is what we are trading on. We're waiting for that 37-cent pump again, and then we're going to take profit at that point, re-enter. We might even see if we're going to hit resistance hard right there, or maybe even at 33 cents. Trade the resistance, short the resistance, go back long, and basically ATM print the damn thing until we start to go into 40 cents or 50 cents. And that's my strategy right now for ticker Bitcoin. And then Max, because BTC has been super bullish on Pepe as well. Pepe's about to rocket higher. This little diagonal trend line is the Cheeto in the door that is about to give out. ETH is trying to tell you it's almost time. $50 billion market cap will be observed, studied, and respected. This is what we are, it's what we're speculating on. All right, so I was really excited about this. So check it out, guys. We are bringing back the treasure giveaway. We thought this is the perfect time. It's always too late. That's funny. Check it out. When we were doing this giveaway, no one cared about crypto. I think people are starting to kind of care a little bit, like we're getting a little bit more action. So I feel like we could probably get some signups for this, because this is like the perfect time. Like this is the perfect time to be signing up to exchanges, depositing cash, and putting in trades. It's the bull run. It's the bull run. If you're not doing it now, when are you doing it? It doesn't make sense. So, and while you're at it, you can be winning a really amazing cold storage wallet like the Treasure Safe 3. I've used it. It's amazing. The dashboard is great. And all you have to do is register with my link. And all through this month, as long as you sign up, you make a deposit, and also we get up to 30 participants, then we will have more than just one winner. We'll have like 3 winners. We'll have 3 winners because we'll have 3 Treasure Safe 3s available. So if we get up to 45 people signing up for BITFLEX, and by the way, when you sign up with BITFLEX, you also get these flex points. So not only are you going to be winning a Treasure Safe 3, you're also going to be getting flex points where you can use those to get real world items like a PlayStation 5, or you can use them to actually use trading vouchers, so to take off the trading fees, or even actually directly use the flex points to get USDT to put in trades. So the most important thing is that you have to register, and also you have to make a deposit. So if you do have any USDT left, I don't think MFR X9 has any more dry powder left, but if you are a golden one that has any, dry powder left over, then I suggest you guys sign up with this link. We're running this giveaway till the end of the month, and so just make sure you guys are doing that. Sign up, and we will announce the winner December 1st. We'll announce the winner December 1st, and if there's multiple winners, we will announce those winners, and we will make sure you guys are rewarded, and you'll be contacted by BITFLEX directly, because they'll be sending it out just for security measures. That's how serious it is. Security measures will make sure it is a unopened package. You got your seed phrase and all that. And speaking of that, it's really important, if you're new to crypto, that you have multiple exchanges set up. Multiple, not just one, but like 7. You need like 7 different ones. Like I have 7 different exchanges set up to be able to deposit, trade, do whatever. I got wallets. I got multiple wallets. I don't have a ton, but I mean, I got like enough to where I can like, if something happens with one of them, I know that I can at least send and make transactions. If, say, one exchange goes down or there's a network issue or something like that, it's very important that you guys are ready for the craziness. Because if you watched Alex Becker's recent video, he goes into how when the bull run happens and things are going up like hundreds of percent in a day, and just like, just people are like are not even sleeping. Like, no one's sleeping. Like, everyone's like on their phone, on the Coinbase app, or on the whatever app, or on Robinhood, and trying to retire the bloodline. So that's basically what's going to be happening, is that networks are going to be going down. You're gonna get stuck in one place, and you need to be able to move in another. So just make sure you're doing this and you're setting yourself up and you have a plan, and you're like, okay, well, when things start to go ham, what are you going to do? Are you going to be fumbling and dropping your phone and being like, son of a bitch? And it's like, and it's funny enough, people dog on some of these lower exchanges, but it's funny that all of a sudden those exchanges are totally fine and Coinbase is down. Or something like, and Voyager did this all the time. Voyager was historically annoying, and when the market was pumping, like mega pumping, and especially the Voyager token, they would say, oh, we're down for maintenance. I'm like, oh my, down for maintenance. And it's just, it's infuriating, because all the while, like, the market's moving and you could be doing something and the network's down. And so it's just crazy. Yeah, stop it. MFR's at use FTX. You stop it right now. You stop it right now. And so honestly, guys, you know, I had been really picky on what exchanges I would want to promote or use or whatever. And the ones that I have in the links in the description in the video are ones that I have actively used. I have sent in money. I have sent out money. I have been able to make trades. I've been able to, customer service. I've been able to get in contact with customer service. Like, all of them have been great to use and have been very supportive too, honestly, too. That's what's really cool, is if like they got a good team, they're cool with the KOLs. That's what I like to use. So yeah, just make sure you guys are doing that. Yeah, and then what you also need to do is like know how the stablecoin market works. Like, it took me a little bit to kind of like get why stablecoins are so important to begin with. You know, the USDC and the USDT market cap, you gotta realize, like, when you're looking at the, you know, total market cap of, you know, this is what powers the market. Like, this is what people are using to trade. Like, they're using USDT, and these exchanges have millions of dollars of USDT, and it's not all just like, and there's also Ethereum pairs, there's also Bitcoin pairs, you know, in Solana pairs, and there's some BNB pairs, you know, there's all kinds of different trading pairs, but mostly it's USDT and USDC, and then maybe go as far as DAI. You know, DAI is probably the third largest, and so it's crazy. So you have to think about, like, okay, whenever you're taking profits or whenever you want to have a little bit of something on the side, you kind of want to have all these different stable coins and know which networks are. And this is how I'm going to caveat this with the exchanges. Like, you have the networks, you have the stable coins. You know which exchanges support which networks to be able to get cash and move it around and make you know, see what you can do. There might be an exchange that's saying deposit 1,000 USDT and they have some pool running or something on some token that they just launched, and they're just going to give you some free tokens. I mean, there's like a lot of different opportunities and different things, and just the ability just to know, like, okay, I can use, but then good point, Celsius. But then you go into things like, if they're offering you something that seems like it's too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So like a perfect example is Voyager was offering 10% or 11% for USDC. That was crazy. And then think about Luna. Think about the crash on Luna, on Terra Luna, and the TUSD, and that whole ecosystem went to zero. And they were offering 15, 20% yield in the Terra Station. The Terra Station wallet, if you staked your Luna or staked your TUSD, you apparently were going to get 20%. Some people took advantage of it and then got in, got out, but most people were in it. Rand was a perfect example. Crypto Banter. Rand was like all in. Lost millions of dollars because it was too good to be true. It was too good to be true. The thing that is good and is true is self-custodian your crypto. So that, my friends, is where you know the only way you're losing the crypto is if you sell it and if you forget your seed phrase or you lose your seed phrase. But ultimately, like, you own it. Like, you have to know that is going to be part of the strategy and your plan, being it as a crypto investor, that you need to know the Luna. What's the Luna of this cycle? Have we had one? Have we had a Luna of this cycle where we had like a mega crash? I don't think so. I don't think we've had anything like basically like that substantial, like a complete rug, like just like a complete crash of the depegging of the stable coin. Let's look and see. I want to see what's performing in the top 100, like in this freaking goat Zeus. I'm just staying. I'm staying far away from these new tokens, these AI tokens, AI terminal tokens. I'm staying way away. Staying way away. Here's your next 100x. That's what I keep laughing at people. I'm like, I'm so tired of seeing crypto Twitter influencers and whatever KOL saying, "Hey bro, what's the next 100x?" I'm like, I've found them already. All I got to do is just hold them. That's it. I don't need to gamble really anymore. It's not really a gambling thing if you're actually being an investor. I don't want to gamble on the next quick 100x. I'm done with doing that. I've learned my lesson. All I had to do was not gamble at all and just be an investor in memes. Be an investor in the most strongest meme that caused a controversial wave. That would be the obvious thing that you could just be like, okay, that's gonna win. Like that meme will win. And look. So to answer your question, here's the next 10x, 15, 20x. I'm okay with the I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't need the next 100x. I'm just gonna buy more Pepe. Because damn it, I could have done that for a whole year and not get distracted by crypto Twitter. It's just a sad story. It's so sad. All right, let's see how many people are we fully streaming? Are we fully streaming right now? Are we live right now? Yes, we are live on Twitch. Are we? Is it working? Is it working? Maybe we got to refresh it. Do we have any people? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we do. Okay, all right. We are live. Okay, sweet. I've been trying to get this Twitch profile updated a little bit more. See how many people. If anyone is watching on Twitch right now, please make yourselves known. But please don't shill me any like like, you can make me a thumbnail, or I can do your, you know, whatever it is. I can do your click-through rate or whatever it is. Just let me know you're an actual human. But it looks like we got some. Okay, we got 17 followers. And make sure you guys are following me at DanoCrypto904 on X. All of the people watching right now. And we're getting close to about 2,000 followers. That's pretty cool. All right, so here's the proof of trade. Proof of trade. And there you can see the BITFLEX sign up, and make sure you guys are signing up because we're running that giveaway. Just going to remind you guys. I unfollow most of the crypto people. They just shitpost motivational nonsense with no real knowledge. Well, I hope if you've watched this channel long enough, you guys have seen me literally documenting my journey. Like, I'm telling you exactly what I've done. I'm showing you my trades. I'm showing you when I've gotten absolutely wrecked. I've shown you when I've done really well. I've shown you and I'm explaining to you the journey and the emotional, like, ups and downs that happen in crypto, because it's not all like screenshots of people making it and all of a sudden, oh yeah, you just put in $50 with some Solana and then all of a sudden you're a millionaire. It's like, that's not the reality. Most people are going through an ebb and flow of the journey of figuring out sometimes the hard way, and then ultimately coming out of like a cycle or two, and then learning from those mistakes. And I'm trying my best to, you know, to show you guys that it's a little, it's like your investing journey is going to be very interesting. You know, it's going to take you a little longer than, like, it's going to take you a year or longer to kind of really start to wrap your head around what this industry is, and kind of what's going on. And I'm still figuring it out. I'm still learning. I am not an expert. Like, I'm still learning, and I am very humbled by the cryptocurrency markets. Let's just say that. All right, so this has been my to-do list. Retire my entire bloodline this bull run. It's very simple. Get as much money in the markets as I possibly can without my wife, like, going insane. And I'm sure you're probably experiencing the same thing. Like, this is what the crypto influencers won't tell you, is that, like, that's why most people aren't investing. Or, like, say, okay, I'll use this as for guys, for example, as for us guys, okay? Say you go to your wife and you guys got a budget, you got things and all this stuff that you have to do. Your wife's probably got a major to-do list of things that do not have crypto in it. Crypto's the last effing thing that your wife is going to want you to invest in. And you're going to be like, babe, we have all of this money in savings. Like, I think we need to, like, diversify. We need to invest. And she's like, no. She's like, absolutely not. She's like, I heard people are getting absolutely wrecked and destroyed in crypto. Absolutely not. And, like, that's probably a very true conversation that's happening with, like, most households. Okay. So that's like the reality. And I'll flip it. I don't know if it would be the other way around. I think guys are more, like, traditionally, like, gamblers and are more risky. Obviously, like, men are more risky. Like, we have more risk built into our DNA and our nature. Like, we do riskier stuff. So That's one hurdle that ends up having to be battled when you're in a partnership with whoever, like, situation you're in, marriage, but you have your finances, combined it together. Everything is done together. You got to start having a conversation of like, okay, when are we going to like start like adding a little bit of the risk, knowing that's how you're going to get rich. That's how you're going to be able to retire. Is that you have to have that conversation of not just like saving money, but you have to start eliminating the debt and you have to start investing. And what market right now is offering the best returns if you DCA and hold? It's crypto. So have the conversation and then show them what I'm saying right now, and then show them this live stream, show them this picture, and say, do you want to actually retire? Then let's get some shit done and let's have a strategy to start investing, whether it is as simple as taking $50 a week, $25 a week, and buying some Bitcoin or buying some Ethereum. Buying some of these top 10, top 50, top whatever cryptos. At this point, chuck a dart at them. The bull run's coming. When Bitcoin starts to go over 150K, chuck a dart at the charts. I mean, they're all going to be kind of running a little bit. It's going to get crazy. That's the thing. And then your job is to not round trip it and at least study a little bit of where you're going to take profits, because there's areas where it is going to be so dumb to take profits. And there's going to be areas where you're going to be a genius for taking these profits. We've showed you these areas before on the channel, where if you want to be a future genius like me, to where then you can come back to this channel and say, thank you, Dano, for making me a genius to my wife or my husband, whoever it may be. Say, thank you so much. All right. I want to show you guys something. I'm going to show you something real quick. I hope you stick around. I hope you keep watching this live stream, because I'm really explaining something very serious here. This is the time to be getting bullish. This is not the time to start getting bearish. I know we've been we were just getting rejected off of these freaking levels. Oh my gosh, it was just really annoying. We're just going down regression trend all the way, faking us out. And I think you guys are geniuses already. I think you guys are some of the smartest people. I would be able to pick you guys out, every single one of you, everyone who's watching this channel right now. I'd be able to pick you out in a crowd, be able to pick you out. You're the real ones. That's all I gotta say. I could pick you out from a crowd. All right, so we're in the bottom of the zone. We're in the bottom of the zone. And guys, we got to get this thing to 20 likes. We're so close. We're so close. We got to get it to 20 likes. YouTube won't do crap with this channel. That's cool, man. That's really for real. So MFRX9 is saying, not gonna lie, I make most of my profits when I regularly watch you. History has the proof. Well, that's good. At least I'm not. At least it's historically you watching me. You've been getting wrecked. That you know. See, my thing is that I need to actually, I need to trust myself more, and actually, you know, when I'm really studying the charts and I'm analyzing these things, I mean, I'm almost right. Like 70% of the time, and I know, and then my track record, like I have been wrong. I've admitted it. I've been like, wow, I was way wrong. But I think historically I've had a pretty decent track record. I haven't promoted anything, you know, I wouldn't say promote because no one pays me to promote crap. It's just me blabbing about the things that I feel like are the best things. But they seem to do well. They seem to do fairly well. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost to 20 likes. Okay, so let's check on the trades. Let's check up on the trades. This Pepe trade okay, let's see where the profits were because the coin just got, it literally was just there. Man, okay, we were up 500. We could have scooped that. Oh man, we could have scalped that really nice. We're probably going to be going back. I mean, we're going to be going back up very soon. And the thing is that I'm kind of waiting for this Pepe breakout. I'm waiting for this Pepe breakout. And we're probably due for another 40% pump. It's crazy because Pepe will do that. Like, I mean, it started to do that when we were crushing all-time highs. So we get a 40% pump. This is what I am looking for in terms of what the real profits that I'd like to make here. And that would be a good $4,000. A good 4,000 clams. 4,000 bones. Doubloons. Shekels. Greenbacks. What else? Come on. Give me some more. Lily pads. Or should we take the trade? Should we take the trade right now? And just re-enter back in full on with 1,000? That's what we did with Bitcoin. We actually, when we were feeling, we took some profit. You can see here we took profit, and then when we waited for Bitcoin to dip a little bit, we went back in and we rolled those profits right back into the trade because we think that if we hold this trade into the peak of the bull run, oh yeah, oh baby, check it out. I want to show you. Look at this. That's 20 grand. That's 20 grand of pure momentum. Pure bullishness. This is what we're hoping. I mean, I even think that Bitcoin could surprise us and go past 350K in the middle of next year. Go to $500,000. That's $31,000. So this particular account, if we can sustain this bullish momentum, this account is going to rip. This account is going to rip. And so if we keep it protected, we keep on this strategy that we're doing, and don't smoke too much hopium. The thing is we don't need hope. Like, it's not a matter of like hope anymore. I don't have to hope that the 4-year Bitcoin cycle plays out. I don't have to hope anymore. Like I can like now like look at the previous cycles and say, okay, let's go back. Hold on. Where is it at? Need bookmarks. Hey, see, look, Satoshi Nakamoto himself is trying to tell you, good job holding stuff in the cold wallet, fam. That's what you got to do. And I got to do that. I mean, like, I'm going to tell you right now, I have over like $1,000, some, thousands in Coinbase right now. And I feel a little iffy on it. I'm about to send most of that out into my cold storage, or at least into my wallets that I have the keys, because even though I like Coinbase, I like using them, I use them fairly often, I don't trust them. I don't trust any of these exchanges. I like all these exchanges. I don't trust them. Sorry. It's just I've gotten burned so bad. I got burned so bad. Luckily, I got a little bit of my money back when it comes to Voyager, but woo. But yeah, guys, I don't need to have hope that after an election and also to a bullish pro-crypto president and administration, no less, that we're going to get a massive run up to these levels. Look at how much this thing has went up after we've had a U.S. election and the Bitcoin happened. We are just like, we're so ready. We're so ready. It's the rip and the tick up. The risk assets grind upwards into the halving in the election. Risk rallies hard after halving in the election. It's in the damn chart. All right, so it looks like we probably actually, if Bitcoin's going to be MMA says, yeah, that's scary. Maybe this new age Republican Party might help with some common sense regulation. I don't know why, but when you said new age Republican Party, I just imagine all like Tulsi Gabbard, Elon, and our Robert F. K. Jr. and Donald Trump all like being like new agey, like, yeah, we went to Burning Man, and during the burn, we just really I don't know why. Just like a new, like the new age crew, the new age Republicans. I have to admit, I succumbed to the new age, some of the new agey stuff back in the early 2000s, or late, or 2000, basically like 2010, 2011, 2012 started to get kind of new agey, but really I'd say not very new agey. I think the thing that really kind of cracked my head open was learning about the flower of life. That was wild to me. I was like, okay, something that's crazy. And learning about Drunvalo Melchizedek, if you guys ever done any of the research on the flower of life, it's funny, like Terrence Howard, went on the Joe Rogan podcast recently. Obviously, that was a big one. He was talking about the flower of life. It's like, I was finding out about this stuff back when people were talking about, like the Mayan calendar, like the end of the world, and, all these different prophecies. And like, it was kind of like that ultimately led me down this rabbit hole of discovering the flower of life and what that all entails. And it's pretty wild. It's pretty substantial information. Don't get me started. Yes. All right, man. We had a really nice opportunity, man. We were just, we were having family time. We're getting prepared for the live stream, and we could have been scalping. Oh, any YouTube references for the Flower of Life? Yes. For the Flower of Life, you need to, Gerald Clark. Okay, so Gerald Clark, he's amazing. This guy is super. Rest in peace, Gerald Clark. Super cool researcher on topics like the Flower of Life, but also just the topics of the mystery schools in Egypt, and also just health and wellness. And yeah, you can go way down the rabbit hole with Gerald. Just search Gerald Clark. He goes into Hermes Trismegistus, Thoth, the Atlantean teacher, Emerald Tablets, stuff like that. But if you just type in Drunvalo Melchizedek, the Flower of Life, he's got all kinds of different lectures that he's done. Like, you watch the ones that are from the 90s, and those are the best ones, where in the 90s, like, he was doing workshops on this about how to activate your Merkaba, which is your energy system connected with your chakras that is basically powering your light body if you're able to activate it. And so the Flower of Life is like, it's a mathematical equation of geometry that's like perfect. It's like, the swirl in a sunflower is a example of sacred geometry in the Flower of Life. Gold, like the golden mean. The universe and the galaxies and how they spin, how they're shaped, like all that stuff. It's very much how our bodies are symmetrically aligned, and all of that stuff. It all has to do with these things. And yeah, like I said, don't get me started. I could probably actually start a whole separate YouTube channel talking about this stuff, because I've been into this stuff for a long time. I feel like it really, I'll tell you you'll probably either laugh or not know what I'm talking about, or be like, oh my God, really? Because there's some controversy behind it, especially the creator, Spirit Science. Spirit Science, I discovered like in 2010. It was like 2010 or 2011. It was right before 2012, where we were just kind of getting this like massive like download of information. People were really starting to kind of wake up and get into meditation and get into all these things, learn about the chakras, just a massive kind of resurgence. And I watched this video, and it was the Spirit Science little character, the little guy, and it went into what the Flower of Life was, and mentioned about Drunvalo Melchizedek, and so that kind of just like led me down the rabbit hole, man. Kind of turned me into a psychonaut, pretty much. Which I'm very grateful for. I think it really helped. It helped me discover a lot about myself, what I think I know I'm truly capable of, and also it really it led me down really, like, let's say, the most important thing that it taught me was how you are as a person in your relationships with different people, with your friends, with your family, and how that all kind of ultimately dictates like how you are going to go into the future in your life, and how like your jobs are going to be, like how you are with money, like how your ultimately all your relationships are going to be, like are dictated on how you are energetically interacting with your emotions with everyone, you know. And it all depends on like how your personality is. Like, are you like reactive? Are you a person that is like is like chill in a situation? Are you a problem solver? Do you quit really fast? And ultimately, and yeah, try psychedelics. Yeah. No, I would, and yeah, I guess I could say this on this channel. I wouldn't say forever. Psychedelics isn't for everyone. I will say that it is on it. Like everyone's always like, yeah, like it's funny when you do mushrooms, you do psychedelics for the first time. You go on the soapbox. You're like, everyone needs to do this. All the politicians, all of this. Everyone needs to experience this, what I experienced. And it's just not true. You know, not everyone is at the level or even strong enough will to be able to handle a psychedelic trip or a situation. Especially if you are going to the edge. And you like are feeling like, all right, I'm going to die. Yep, I'm dead. You're like, I'm dead. You're like, see you later. You're like, and I'm gone. Like, so most people are going to be calling the ambulance, be calling the hospital, then be like, something is wrong. So it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. But I will say with, not personal experience, but from what I've heard, it's a good test of will. And if you are, if you're just like a strong-willed person, can you hold on to the thread of consciousness and your sense of self? Or do you completely let it go and then go into forming into the everything that is God in the God energy? I don't know. You tell me. Shout out to Clean Living. We got Clean Living in the house. I wish you guys could see the new Firefox theme that I just downloaded from my browser. It's amazing. It's Matrix themed. It's got the Matrix code in the background. Everything's green. I love it. It matches very well with my overall theme that I have going on, which is breaking out of the Matrix. I mean, this is what crypto, I think, ultimately is all about, is to break us out of the TradFi shackles, the traditional finance shackles that we've been in for freaking years, and we're gonna start to interact in what is the decentralized Web3, Web4, Web6, AOL 4.0 for crypto. This is how we're going to break out of the Matrix, guys. Okay, so Bitcoin is now below 76,000. We kind of lost a little bit of the momentum. The only escape from the Matrix is death. It's very blunt. Well, what's interesting is that it's like the Matrix exists, okay? The Matrix is real. The Matrix is real. There is a Matrix 100%. And we know that by studying the Matrix and the philosophy of the Matrix and what the Matrix concept really brings is that you can, in this program, in this framework, you can run your own programs in the matrix. So ultimately, what the system is doing right now is running a program, and we have installed it. We've installed it in our brains to run the program. And we're like these little nodes in the system that it requires us to be a connected node in the matrix for their system to then work. So what do you do to then, quote, break out of their program is that you uninstall it, and then you start to code, and like the matrix, you are coding in your own type of existence and reality that best suits you and your soul and your movement in the matrix. So that's kind of what we're trying to do right now and figure out right now as humans, is how do you break the imprints and the implants and the programs that have been installed that we don't actually want to be running. It's like getting a computer from like Kmart Blue Light Special, and it's got all these things installed on it that you didn't want. You just want to play Diablo. You want to get through the storyline. Am I making sense? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm making sense. Am I making any sense at all? Guys, this Pepe trade is just like, oh my gosh, this thing is... This thing's about to tear. If you're just coming in and you were catching my metaphysical talk, I apologize. If you like it, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. If we can get this stream to 30 likes before we end it, that would be absolutely amazing. We'd be crushing it. And I think right now it would be really, really cool if we could pump up to this previous resistance right here live on stream, so then we can show you that we're going to take profits. That's what we're going to do. I hope it stays in the momentum, because we just broke down. We broke down a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. About a 4% move. But if we're smart, we might even because it looks like it's gonna hit this little curve. Because we drew a curve in and we thought, okay, if it's losing momentum up here, we get resistance. It might just bounce off the curve and do this right here. Bounce off the curve and then go down. So yeah, we're gonna take some profits here. We're gonna take that. We're just gonna take what we get. We're gonna take what we get. We're gonna do it right now. We're just gonna take what we get. Let's do it. We're going to market it right now, and we're just going to take what we get. We're going to take what the market is going to give us. Because look, it's breaking down right now. Exactly, right now. It's breaking down. We had the opportunity. We could have taken a little bit more profits when it was pumping up here. But now for the fact that it's probably going to go right back into our entry of what we actually just had in the trade, why not just take it while you can? And that is what we did. We could be wrong. We could think, okay, we got a little scared and it's going to start to now pump up, back up. If that's the case, no big deal. We'll literally just put all of what we just took and make sure we're going to be fully in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I think finally we have a full stream that did not get cut through halfway or do some malarkey. We got a total of 21 people watching right now across all platforms, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad for the second stream of the day. We want to remind you guys, if you're just coming in, we are running a treasure giveaway. I think this is the perfect time to do this giveaway. We need cold storage. You need cold storage. And if you want to be able to win one of these amazing devices, all you have to do is sign up with my referral link, which this is going to be put in the chat right now. I'm going to put it on all platforms. All right. Done. And we're running this to the end of the month. All you got to do is make a deposit, and you'll be chosen, if you're the lucky one, to get one of these. But also, while you're trading, you're going to be getting flex points. So while making these trades, you're going to get flex points. All right, so yeah, so it looks like it's breaking down a little bit. And I'm curious if I'd go short. This is where I'm thinking, like, okay, could be a good opportunity to go short right now because we're hitting some resistance on the 4 hour. Let's look at the 25-minute. Okay, so looking like we could it's possible we get a 72. We get that could possibly happen. I don't want to take that off the table that we get a little liquidity grab right here at 72. Let's actually look at the liquidation heat map, because that actually could be a hot liquidation point. Let's look at the heat map. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of liquidity at 74. There's a lot of liquidity here. Okay. Yep. Getting a little bit of a breakdown. So actually it's going to probably break down through this curve. We could short maybe with just like half of what we just did, just to be safe. Like we could short right now with half of what we had in the trade. Because if Bitcoin's going to keep breaking down a little bit, Pepe's probably going to do the same. We're going to get that little teardown. We're going to get a little teardown. Get a little momentum going down, and then just kind of start bouncing right back up. I wonder if we can do the volume profile, volume fixed range, visible range. We'll do the visible range. Oh, that's the sweet spot. Okay, so let's just let's just market order this baby like right in the middle, and then we're gonna short. We're going to we're shorting that. We're gonna short it to this level. We're gonna take profit right at this level here. Let's go ahead and just do that. Let's set a take profit. And then that's it. Done and done. All right, so you guys are seeing some live trading right now on BITFLEX, and we are just we're watching the levels. We're seeing we took the profit, we went back in. We're going to see if we can ride this breakdown right into the point of control. So we're shorting into the point of control, which is where we created fresh support today. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we do it. Let's see if we can do it. we're fully prepared also to jump right out of this thing if it starts to then bounce from this support level where it's at right now. But we just need to see if Bitcoin is going to keep going down, because if Bitcoin keeps going down and we get a little bit of a breakdown, then that's going to make Pepe go down a little bit as well, and that's why we're doing this. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But if you guys are here for it, put some Pepes in the chat. Looks like it could be playing out. Looks like it could be playing out. And we have the take profit set. We're going to do a stop loss at 10%. We're going to do a stop. So we'll only lose like $47 of the profits that we made, which basically would take a nice little chunk of what we made, but nothing too crazy. And then if the trade plays out, we're going to be getting an extra 114, which then we're going to be able to put then a full 1,000 into the Pepe trade at the point of control on the breakout, and then let's see if that works out. We'll see. Oh, man, it's looking like it's bouncing on this. Oh, it's going to bounce on this support instead of going down here. Oh, no. Might have to get out of this a little. We might have to get out of it sooner. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because Bitcoin actually could be, that could have been the low right there. Yep, that could have been the low. Because look at this. I mean, we're kind of... Are we getting a little... Look like we're getting a little bearish divergence, but... We'll see. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I mean, if you're looking at this chart, guys, I mean, are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing? This is what I'm seeing. It looks like this would be the obvious thing of what has been happening. I know this would be a little lower than what we would expect, but I mean, this right there for looking at this range. It's more on the 15-minute that it was like. All right, well, let's hope this plays out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. That's what I like to see. Let's look at this on the 5-minute. Telling you, like if you're looking at the 5-minute, the point of control is like kind of skirting around a little bit. Oh yeah, big chance it's going to smack right into that level that we were just talking about. But even here, yeah, it's looking like it. And guys, let me know if you signed up for the BITFLEX treasure giveaway. Let me know. If you already have an account with BITFLEX, you could sign up with another email. You can sign up with another phone number. You can literally have multiple accounts. Oh my gosh. This is just like, this is so wiki. This is so wiki. I think because Bitcoin's doing some stuff right now. Look at this. Okay, yeah, there definitely. Oh, there's some that. Oh yeah, the Asian market open. What am I thinking right now? The Asian market open. It's 9:30. Like, guys, this is what happens when you start to get into the Asian market open. Things start to get crazy. They start to get a little crazy. Look at more like this. And so this is the index price, the index right here, kind of indicating a little bit of this liquidity grab, just a little bit of a liquidity grab. We had a nice Pepe pump today, so it makes sense that we would be hitting a little bit of these levels. No big deal. But this is kind of what I'm seeing right now. This is what I'm seeing. Because we got Bitcoin going down. We got the altcoins reacting. As you can see. We're going to see if we can scalp a little bit more. But we could, oh man, but see, the thing is it's really so wiki right now. This is the thing, guys. Look at this. Even just with 10x, even just with the 10x leverage of how quickly it can change. Literally, of how quickly it can change. It's substantial. How fast things can change. The moment Bitcoin starts to go bullish again, it's going to flip. It's going to flip these it just completely will flip the trade. It makes you think, okay, yeah, that was the spot, but now it's looking like that might have been the stopping point. Because now Bitcoin is starting to get a little bit more strength right here. And now caveat it with what this short is looking like it could have played out with even just doing a little bit of a scalp, but now it's looking like it's starting to crank. All right, so yeah, we're closing it. Done. Now we're gonna go back in because we missed the opportunity. Now we're gonna try and hit it from this bottom point here with a lot more. And we're going to go, we're not even going to go limit because honestly, because of the way that the market's doing this right now, we're just going straight in. And we'll see what happens. But it looks like, I hope I didn't just completely invalidate like that short that I was just playing out. It could have, that actually, if that plays out and then I was correct, that would be very sad. But it looks like the volume came in. A little bit of the reversal. Bitcoin's got to cross over this line here. You see this line? It needs to cross over that, and then we're going to be going to 77K tonight. We'll be going to 77K, above 77K, breaking another new all-time high. Now, can we do this? It's looking like it. Looking like it's a possibility. Don't like that wick though. I do not like that wick. That 5-minute wick is disastrous. Keep going back and forth to Bitcoin and Pepe, Bitcoin, Pepe, Bitcoin, Pepe. These are the things to be trading right now, to be honest, is Bitcoin and Pepe. Bitcoin, Pepe, and Ethereum right now are hot, and Solana. Solana is basically breaking out of a massive cup and handle pattern that's forming on the daily. If you look at the daily pattern with Solana, it's huge. I mean, it's like, look at this thing. It's like really, really, really hot right now. The target is $900. So we're looking for that $900, that $900 Solana. And then right now, we're looking for getting back to that all-time high here with Pepe. We want to be taking some profit here whenever we get back up to where we just wicked not that long ago in September. Right here at that wick is what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. And I think if we're, let's see. Yeah. I would like to take I would love to just take the trade right there. We could take the trade right there. I feel confident in this one. I think from what I'm seeing, Pepe is the pick right now. Pepe is the pick. Before you know it, the thing is going to be trading past Polkadot, Sui, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink. It'll soon be surpassing Shiba Inu, and there's going to be massive coping that is going to ensue. And I'm not going to be a part of that coping party. I don't want to be a part of that coping party. I do not. Need these altcoins to start ripping though. I'm ready. I know you guys are ready for it. All right, let's see if there's anything pressing right now. Anything pressing? Powell defies Trump. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what he said.
Advisors have suggested that you some of the president-elect's advisors have suggested that you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you follow up on, do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
Some of the president-elect's advisors have suggested...
The Fed, like, I feel like the Fed, they just feel like they have absolute immunity. Like, no one can touch them. They're like, we provide the money. We are going to tell you what the interest rates are, and that's it. It's pretty crazy. Chairman of the Federal Reserve says he won't allow Donald Trump to fire him. The law says I get 4 years and I intend to serve them. Powell has a large influence over our current inflation crisis. It's like the audacity of these people. Jerome Powell was never elected by the people. Donald Trump was. Jerome serves as at the pleasure of the president. If Trump wants him to go, he's got to go. That's so I think that's pretty audacious, whatever you want to say. That's pretty crazy. Wow. All right, let's see. Anything else? USI Strategic Bitcoin Reserve post-Trump victory. We know about that. I think that's about it. All right, let's see. How many people do we have watching? We got 35 people watching. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. We still how many votes did we get? Let's see. We got 50 votes. Do you own a cold storage wallet? 64% of you said yes. 36% said no. So all 36% of you that said no better sign up with my BITFLEX referral link, because then you'll be able to get a treasure. All right. And let's see how the Twitch is the Twitch stream active still? We've been streaming for an hour and 44 minutes. Been running my trap for an hour and 44 minutes trying to retire the entire bloodline. And if you want to go to my website, danocrypto.com, we also have the sign up links right here as well, and also the crypto bubbles. Kind of see what's happening as we speak. Yeah. I'm liking the Pepe trades. And the top 50 cryptocurrencies right now, looking like Arweave, Goat, Mantle, Pepe, Grass, Rocket Pool, Dogecoin, Arbitrum, XRP, PancakeSwap, BNB, Tron, Chainlink. Let's see. Yeah, looking good. Not looking too bad. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry and I'm thirsty. It's going to be funny when people go back into this live stream and they like clip around, and then there's going to be this whole segment where I'm talking about the flower of life and and metaphysics, and they'll be like, what is this? What is this live stream? Like, what is he speaking about? Came here for crypto, and dude's talking about freaking Hermes Trismegistus. Hermes Trismegistus. He started showing crystals and things, and started talking about Thoth and the flower of life. Looks super pretty. I can't remember what the name of that particular stone is. I think it's like a azurite. I think it's azurite. I think it's an azurite. Azurite stone. Is it an azurite? No, it's not an azurite. Azurites look really dope, though. I'll tell you what my favorite stone is. My favorite stone is the lapis lazuli stone. Lapis lazuli is one of the prettiest stones in the entire world. Lapis is so pretty. It's only in, like, you can only get it in, I think it's Afghanistan. I'm pretty sure originated from the Persian word of the gem lazward. This thing is like, you can only get it in very, very specific places. It has an inlay inside of the stone, gold like flecks, like real gold flecks, mixed with this really amazing blue and a quartz base. So there's quartz crystal, gold inside this thing. There's a reason that the Egyptians really, really liked this stone. Has to also do with the throat chakra. All right, back to deck screener. Guys, we got to get this thing to 30 likes before we end it. I'm not ending the stream until we get 30 likes. I'm not ending this thing until we get 30 likes. It was foretold in the prophecy. It was foretold in the prophecy that if we get to 30 likes before we end tonight. Fool's gold. Well, it's like a kind of type of gold. I know it's not like gold, but it's a type of gold. Either way, it's freaking cool. You'd be a fool not to buy a lapis lazuli. Oh, man, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing with this crypto life? You think it's... I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I've been wondering, like, okay, when... I should have gotten into the Sol trade right here. I got in right here and thought it was going to break out, but it didn't. I got wrecked. And then now it broke out right in the spot where I was just about a damn $10 off. I'm like, what is some bullshit is that? And now I'm thinking, man, now it's 3 mega green candles and I'm going to try and like, I want to go long right here. I don't know why, but I just feel like I want to go long like a degenerate right at the top. Right at the top. Because look, I mean, if we do break out, I mean, this is the breakout. We could be breaking out to $300. So, are you feeling the same way with Sol? I'm kind of feeling that way with Sol right now. All right, guys. We're gonna end the live stream. We were thinking that we were gonna get 30 likes before we ended, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. I really hoped we could. Maybe we got to start building some incentives. We're going to say, all right, if we get to 100 likes before the live stream ends, we will give away some crypto. How about that? I think that's what we need to start doing. We'll start giving away little chunks of our favorite cryptos. Like we'll give away $5 of like Ponky or something, or PayPay, or you know, I don't know, something like that. We got to do that. All right, come on, let's get to the 30 likes. I know there's a few of you that still didn't hit it because you refuse to. You're like, I refuse. I'm here to grift. I'm not here to like the stream. I'm not here to like and subscribe. I'm just here to grift. I'm just a grifter. Oh man. Ooh. Woo. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for tonight. Yep. I think that's it. I think we're good. We appreciate you very much so for coming in. We're really grateful that we had a successful full stream without a damn technical difficulty or it shutting down or it restarting the stream. Really happy that we successfully got through, because the past 2 days, 3 days has been doing that to us. So good game. GG all around. GG. Woot. All of the things. We will see you tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will not be streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got a busy day. We're going to be doing, some stuff. We're going to be, making some extra side cash to be able to put in the markets. We're going to be getting some dry powder to deploy into these markets. So if you have opportunities to up that dry powder to get into these markets, this is the time to do it. This is the time to knock on old granny's door and be like, "Hey, do you need your gutters cleaned out?" This is the time. This is the time to whip out the reserves. And remember, sign up to multiple exchanges. Don't rely on just your one go-to and be like, "Yep, they're going to be fine forever." They're probably not. Have multiple exchanges set up, and make sure you know that you can swap in between, you can send in and out, you can deposit, you can withdraw, all that stuff, what networks they have. And if you use my specific link for those exchanges specifically, that are in the links in the description and also on the screen right now, this is the giveaway that we are running for the treasure. You need a cold wallet. You need all these different things to be able to interact in this ecosystem and also keep yourself protected and have proper risk management by holding your crypto with your own keys. With that being said, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.